Hi everyone, this is Liz from Strength and Grace coming to you with a yoga class. This one's all about kind of being in the moment. Just gonna kind of go with it, see how I feel. It's an absolutely gorgeous day here. So we're just gonna do yoga together, see where it takes us, okay? So we're gonna start out in Sukhasana, easy pose, cross-legged pose. Roll your shoulders down and back, extend up through the crown of your head. Closing your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. Beginning to breathe in and out through the nose. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Relaxing the jaw, lengthening the spine. Continue breathing. Moving into that Ujjayi breath, the victorious breath, inhaling, expanding the belly, expanding the ribs, expanding the chest. On the exhale, so from the chest to the ribs, to the belly, finally concaving. So inhaling and filling up from bottom to top. Exhaling and emptying from top to bottom. Great, on the exhale, releasing the chin to the chest, bringing the right ear over to the right shoulder. If you have no neck issues, inhaling the head back, left ear to left shoulder, and then exhaling forward. If you have neck issues, just keeping the head in front, rolling shoulder to shoulder. Otherwise, we inhale back, exhale forward. And then switching directions, still inhaling back, exhaling forward. Letting your breath here guide you. Great, rolling up and extending up through the crown of the head here. Taking the arms out in front of us, bringing the elbows together, releasing the chin to the chest, rounding the back, belly button into spine. This is the exhale. On the inhale, open up the arms, puff out the chest, lift up the chin. So we're going to exhale, concave and round. Inhale, open up and reach back. Continuing here. Great, bring those arms out to T formation, lengthen up through the spine. On the exhale, bring the right hand behind you, left hand onto the outside of the right leg. Inhale, lengthen up, gaze over right shoulder. On the exhale, twist a little bit deeper. So again, inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. And then letting that left hand stay where it is. Inhale that right arm over to the left knee. On the exhale, round the back. Release the head here. And leaving that right hand where it is. Inhale that left arm up, and then on the exhale, bring it behind you here. Again, inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist, gazing over left shoulder. Oh, it's got a nice crack. Great, inhaling, coming back around the center, rock up, hands and knees, tabletop position. So in tabletop, knees are going to be directly below the hips, hands are going to be directly below the shoulders, tops of your feet are down, eyes of your elbows are facing forward. On the inhale, releasing the belly down, puffing the chest out, looking up. Exhale, rounding the back, tucking the tail, releasing your head. So using your breath here to guide you, inhale, belly down, puff out, look up. Exhale, round and tuck. Taking one more. Great, grounding through, inhaling right arm, left leg, bird dog. So reach through the left heel, right middle finger, no sinking in that left shoulder. On the exhale, down to the mat, around the back, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen back out. Inhaling, either holding here or bend that left knee from the right shoulder. Inhale that right arm up back behind you. Grab the outside of that left foot, pushing left foot into right hand. Eye of the elbows facing outward, holding here. Great, releasing that. Letting go, readjusting. Then inhaling left arm or right leg, bird dog. So again, heel, middle finger, no sinking. On the exhale, down to mat or round back, elbow to knee. And then lengthen. And again, either holding here or bend that right knee from the left shoulder. Again, we inhale, reach up, back behind us. Grab that right foot, pushing foot into hand on the outside here. Opening up, gazing over left shoulder. Great, then releasing that hold here. Keeping the hips right over the knees here. We're going to begin to let those arms come down out in front of us. Okay, into puppy pose here. So really important that you don't push the hips back. We're going to open up the chest. You can always use 2 blocks for the hands if you want to go a little bit deeper. Great, then inhaling, coming back up, bringing the hands back underneath the shoulders. Bring those knees wide, big toes together. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. On the exhale, release the sit bones back. Let the arms come out in front. Wide-legged child's pose. Take several breaths here. Knowing that you can come to child's pose at any time during the practice, right? This is your time on your mat. Great, then inhaling, coming back up, hands back underneath shoulders, knees back underneath the hips. Curl your toes under. On the exhale, push up, downward facing dog. Roll your shoulder blades towards your armpits, push up and back through the hips. Weight in your fingertips, not in your wrist. Head is relaxed, ears are aligned with the arms. If you want, you can begin to pedal your feet, walk your dog with one heel, bend that knee, and bend the other. Great, then on the exhale, let those heels go back as far as they may. Squeeze the front of the thighs. If the heels are down on the mat, trying to lift up the toes here. Lengthening out. Great, then you can stay here if you want, gazing at the hands. On the inhale, bend the knees and come down to bear. And then on the exhale, push it back out. Taking one more. Great, push back up. Ah, nice extension. Gazing at the hands, bending the knees, stepping the feet up to meet. Inhaling to a halfway lift, flatten out the back, extend out through the crown. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, left elbow right hand, right elbow left. Release the head in between and begin to rock here from side to side. In ragdoll, knees are bent, head is heavy, just letting it go. Staying with the moment, staying with the breath, staying in the now. And then letting those hands hang all the way down, knees still bent, head still heavy. Beginning to inhale and roll up ever so slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Coming into Tadasana. Roll your shoulders down and back. Extend up through the crown of your head. Reach through your fingertips. Internally rotate your thighs. Inhale your arms up and take hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, lengthen up. On the exhale, come over to that left side. And we're inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, just kind of hinging. Good, then inhaling, coming up, taking hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, over to that right side, stretching out the left side. Great, inhaling, coming up, exhale, hands to heart center. Arms at your side, shoulders roll back, down and away, coming into Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, lead with the chest. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten it out. Step back, plank, high push-up position. Holding plank here, releasing to knees. Up to you. If you're holding, all 10 toes are down, spine is long, core is engaged, breathing. And then shifting your feet forward, knees down, tops of the feet, legs together. Exhale all the way down, modified chaturanga. Bring those hands out wide, tenting those fingers, inhaling, rising up to this wide chaturanga here. Opening up, pushing the tops of the feet into the mat. Or wide cobra, wide cobra. Exhaling, coming on down, hands at the side. Now inhaling up, coming into standard cobra. Shoulders rolled, back down and away. Pull the chest forward, open up the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog, roll shoulders, push up and back. Gaze at your hands, step, hop, float the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten it out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, lead with the chest. Inhale, halfway lift, step back, plank. Knees down or not, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, pull forward, open up. Exhale, downward facing dog, roll shoulders, push up and back. Inhale the right leg back, push through the heel. On the exhale, bring the right foot through to the right hand. If it gets stuck, just take hold and bring it up. Release that left knee, top of that left foot down. Inhale, rise up, crescent moon lunge. Left hip goes forward, right hip comes back, open up. Take that right forearm onto the right leg here. Okay, we're going to inhale that left arm up, and then on the exhale, come over to that right side. And you can stay here if you want. Inhale, and just get a little bit of twist here, opening up the heart. Great, and then coming back to center, releasing that left hand down. Inhale that right arm up, reaching. You can stay here or curl those left toes under. Come on up, opening up. Great, bring that right hand down. When you're ready, inhale, rise up, high lunge. Shoulders roll back down and away, hips square towards the front. You can stay there, take the hands behind you and clasp them. Inhale, roll shoulder blades back. Puff chest out. Open up. Then you can stay here if you want. Begin to shift your weight, shift your weight, shift your weight. Float up. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3 with clasped hands or not. You can always be reaching out. I don't have the room, so I will not be. Great, and then bending that right knee, releasing that left foot back, coming back, high lunge, open, open, open. Release, let those hands come down. Step, right foot back to meet the left. Knees down or not, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, pull forward. Open up, exhale, downward facing dog, roll shoulders, push up and back. Inhale the left leg back, push through the heel. On the exhale, left foot comes through, left hand again. If it gets stuck, just take hold, bring it up. Release the right knee, top of the right foot down. Inhale, rise up, crescent moon lunge. Right hip goes forward, left hip comes back, opening up. And then if you choose, bring that left forearm onto that left leg. We're going to inhale, reach up through that right side, and then on the exhale, come over to the left. And you can stay here if you want. Again, Getting that little twist, opening it up here. And then we're gonna let that arm come down. Curl those right toes under, push up, inhale that left arm up. Opening up here. And then that left hand comes down. When you're ready, inhale, rise up, high lunge, shoulders rolled, back down and away, hips square. Breathing. And again, you can stay there, take those hands behind you, clasp them. Inhale, roll your shoulder blades back, puff your chest out. Open up. And then you can stay there if you want. Shift your weight, float up. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3 with clasped hands or not, up to you. And then when you're ready, bending your left knee, releasing your right foot back, coming back, high lunge, opening up. Release that hold, bring those hands on down, step, left foot back to meet the right, knees down or not, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, pull forward, open up. Exhale, downward facing dog, roll shoulders, push up and back. Gaze at the hands, step up, float the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, lead with the chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back plank. Knees down or not. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Optional additional chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll shoulders, push up and back. Feet together. Inhale the right leg up. Bend the right knee. Stack that right hip. Open up. So you can just stay here, or perhaps inhale, straighten out that right leg. Exhale, bend it. And now when you're ready, on the exhale, bring right foot through to right hand. Left foot grounds out 60 to 90, heel to arch, hands on instep. Windmill up, Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Hips open to the side here, right knee over right ankle, shoulders roll back down and away. Bring those palms so that they're facing up. We're going to inhale, come on back, reach back. Then we're going to inhale, come on up, gaze at that right hand, reach, 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 arm on leg, outside, inside, block or not, parsva, side angle. So you can stay here if you want. We're going to inhale, come all the way back to reverse Virabhadrasana 2, and then exhale, come all the way down to parsva. And then we're going to come on down, everybody meeting at parsva here. Opening, opening, opening. You can go for extended UT to parsva, or perhaps go for that bind. Right arm snakes under right leg, left arm up, back, behind. And if you have that bind, release it. Bringing that left hand back up, we gaze. Inhale, rise. Gaze over the right. Windmill it. Step it back. Knees down or not. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Optional additional chaturanga. Push up, exhale, downward facing dog. Roll shoulders, push up and back. Feet together. Inhale, left leg up. Bend knees, stacked hips. Open up. So again, you can stay here or inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. And when you're ready, on the exhale, left foot sweeps through, left hand, right foot 60 to 90, heel to arch, hands on instep. Windmill up, Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Open up those hips, okay? Knee over ankle, shoulders rolled back, down, and away. Okay, we're gonna bring those palms so they're facing up. Then we're gonna inhale, come on back to reverse. Reaching. Then you can stay here or inhale, come up, reach, reach, reach. Leg outside, inside, block or not, parsva bakasana, side angle. So again, you can always stay here, or if you want, inhale, rise up, exhale, come on down. And we're coming down, parsva bakasana here. So again, if you want, you can go to extended, utthita, or goes for that bind. Opening up here. Great, if you have that bind, release it. Reach up with that right hand as we inhale, rise. Gaze over the left, windmill. Step it back, knees down or not. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up, we're facing dog or cobra, pulling forward, opening up. Optional, additional push-up, exhale, down, we're facing dog, roll shoulders, push up and back. Gaze at the hands, step up, float the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, lead with the chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back plank. Taking it slow, you guys, if you want or not. Knees down or not, we're gonna inhale. Exhale for cha, ta, ra, ga, dan, da, sa, na. Inhale, up, we're facing dog or cobra, pull forward. Open up, exhale, downward facing dog, roll shoulders, push up and back, feet together. Inhale the right leg up, bend the right knee, stack that right hip, open up. Exhale, right foot comes through just short of right hand, left foot 60 to 90, heel to arch, hands on instep. Windmill up, short Virabhadrasana 2. Straighten out those legs, open up those hips, squeeze the front of the thighs, gaze over that right middle finger. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Take the time. Hand on shin, foot outside, inside. Block or not, parsva bakasana. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach through that right shoulder. Open up here, lengthen out the ribs. If you choose, left arm over the head. Pinky side down to extended, utthita trikonasana. And if you want to engage that core, inhale, reach that right arm up as well. And then that right hand comes down, left arm reaches up, we gaze down at that right foot, bend the knee. Right thumb, right pinky toe. Out in front, 6 to 8 inches. You can use a block here. Inhale, rise up, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Stack left hip on top of the right. Push through both heels, reach up actively through that left hand. And then you can stay here if you want. Exhale, bring that left arm under the right. Inhale, bring it back up. Great, then gazing up at that left hand. Now bring the gaze down to the right foot. Bend the right knee, release the left foot back. We're coming back, Trikonasana. Triangle pose, open up. Gaze up at that left hand. Inhale, rise. Gaze over the right. Bend the knee. Windmill it. Step it back. Knees down or not. Again, take it slow. Inhale, exhale for cha, ta, ra, ga, da, da, sa, na. Inhale. Upward facing dog or cobra, pull forward. Open up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll shoulders. Put the feet together. Inhale, left leg up, bending knees, stacking hip again. Open, open, open. On the exhale, left foot comes through just short of left hand. Right foot 60 to 90, heel to arch, hands on instep. Windmill up short, Virabhadrasana 2. Straighten out both legs. Open up those hips. Squeeze the front of the thighs. Gaze over left middle finger. We're going to inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Take the time. Lengthen. Release. Hand on shin. Foot outside, inside. Block or not. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. So again, lengthen out through the left rib cage here. Reach up actively through that right hand. You can stay here if you want. Right arm comes over the head. Pinky side down to extended. Utthita Trikonasana. And if you want to get a little bit of core, both arms up. Look on, no hands. Great, then bring that left hand down. Right arm reaches back up. We gaze down that left foot. Bend the knee. Left thumb, left pinky toe. Out in front, 6 to 8 inches. Okay, you can use a block. Inhale. Rise up. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Stack right hip on top of left. Push through both heels. Gaze up at the right hand. Or you can gaze down, and if you want on the exhale, bring that right arm under the left arm. Inhale and come on back up. One more. Right arm reaches up. We gaze down at that left foot. Bend the left knee. Release the right foot back. Straightening it out. Opening it up. Coming back for Trikonasana. Gaze up the right hand. Inhale, rise. Gaze over the left. Bend the knee. Windmill. Step it back. Take it slow with a smile. We inhale. Exhale for cha, ta, ra, ga. You guys did so good. Let's start over. Come back. Yes. Ready? Cha, ta, ra, ga, dan, da, sa, na. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Pull forward, open up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll shoulders, push up and back, squeeze the front of the thighs. Gaze at the hands, step up, float the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, lead with the chest. Inhale, halfway lift, step back, plank, knees down or not. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Optional additional chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll shoulders, push up and back. Inhale, the right leg back, push through the heel. On the exhale, right foot comes through short of right hand. Not as far. Left foot grounds out about almost 45 degrees or so. You're going to inhale, rise up to like this short Virabhadrasana 1. Straighten out both legs, open up those hips. Okay, square the hips, internally rotate the thighs. Right hand on the right hip, left arm is reaching up. We're going to inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Lengthen. Release. Hand on shin, foot outside, inside. Block or not. Let the left hip shift down and forward as the right hip shifts up and back. Parsva Trikonasana. Revolve, triangle. Get the twist here. Great, and then gazing down at that right foot, bend the right knee, left hand to left corner of the mat. You can use a block. Inhale, left leg up, Parsva Ardha Chandrasana, revolved, half moon. Great, then gazing down at that right foot, bend the right knee, release the left foot back, coming back into Trikonasana, Parsva, then we're going to inhale, rise on up, hands come to center, bend the right knee, come on down, step. Right foot back to meet the left. Knees down or not. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Pull forward, open up. Additional chaturanga, push up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg back. Push through the heel. On the exhale, left foot comes through just short of left hand. Right foot grounds out again. About 45 degrees here or so. Inhale, rise up to a short Virabhadrasana. 1. Straighten out those legs. Okay, square those hips, internally rotate those thighs. Left hand on the left hip, right arm is reaching up. We're gonna inhale, reach, exhale, fold. Hand on shin, foot outside, inside, block or not. Right hip shifts forward and down, left hip goes up and back. Left arm reaches up. Parsva Trikonasana, revolve triangle, getting that twist. Great, then gazing down at that left foot, bend the left knee. Right hand to right top corner of the mat. Inhale, right leg up, Parsva Ardha Chandrasana, revolve, half moon. Great, gazing down at that left foot, bend the left knee, release the right foot back, coming back in to Parsva Trikonasana. Inhaling or rising up. Hands come forward, bring them on down, stepping on back. Knees down or not, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Optional additional chaturanga, exhale, downward facing dog, roll shoulders, push up and back. Gaze at the hands, step, hop, float your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Coming up to the top of your mat, toes together, knees together, arms up. Any pain in the low back, just keep the hands here, okay? On the exhale, coming in to chair pose, Utkatasana, Utkatasana. All right, so belly in, core engaged, opening up here. And letting yourself come down into fierce pose here. And inhale those hands to heart center. Exhale, hook left elbow over right knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Watch those knees, make sure they stay in line. You can stay there, spread out those arms, open up. And then if you want to try for a parsva bakasana, you can. Come up onto the tiptoes. We inhale, lengthen, exhale, twisting. Okay, you can always use that right arm as a training wheel here, otherwise there's none on it. We're going to gaze forward. Biggest thing for me, keeping those toes together. We rise up. Maybe we go into Dewey. Controlling, coming back. And we're going to release it down. Come back in. Hands to heart center. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist over to the other side. So again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Get the twist first. If you want, spreading out those arms. Opening up. And again, you can stay there if you want. Coming up onto those toes. Hands down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhaling, twisting. Twisting. Gazing forward. Toes together. Parsva bakasana. And if you want, coming into Dewey. I don't have the room, so I won't. And then letting those feet come back down. Coming back in. Hands to heart center. Inhale to center. Exhale, straighten out those legs. Fold. Okay, bring those arms behind those legs so you can either grasp the wrists or the legs themselves, just not behind the knees. Let the weight come up onto the toes. Inhale, reach the sit bones up towards the ground. Up towards the ceiling, head towards the ground. On the exhale, bringing yourself in a little bit closer. Again, forward lean here. And then inhaling up to a halfway lift. Now, try to take that left leg behind the right and then over to the side here, okay? So you're crisscrossed. You can just stay here, or if you want on that exhale, coming down a little bit deeper here. So just stretching out a little bit different of the left hamstring / IT band, vastus lateralis, or lateral hamstrings. Good, getting that stretch. And then again, coming up to a halfway lift. Bring them together. And then on the exhale, right foot behind the left. Come on down. Oh, this feels good. Inhale to halfway lift, engaging that core. Bring those feet back together. On the exhale, folding deeper now, seeing that helped out at all. And then hands to the shins. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, slight bend in the knees. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Bringing the hands out in front of you here. Keeping the legs together, okay? We're gonna come down into that squat, into Utkatasana, chair pose with the arms out in front. Okay? We're gonna stay here for a little bit, and then we're gonna come down. Then we're gonna come down, all the way down. And slowly releasing the bum down. Great, arms are gonna be coming to your side. Let's come down onto our backs here. Okay, so we're gonna come into glute bridge raise. It's gonna be a little bit dynamic, or not, up to you. Okay, so you can always just put a block in between the knees if you're gonna take standard. Okay, we're gonna push through the heels and the outside edges of the feet. Inhaling, lifting those hips up here. Opening up. Just taking a breath here and perhaps bringing those arms up off the ground. Keep those knees internally rotating. And then you can stay here, or if you want, on the exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up. Keeping that core engaged, not going for a real back bend here. This is more of a dynamic glute bridge raise to activate the glutes. And then holding there. Now perhaps if you want, rolling one shoulder underneath you, then the other, clasping the hands, opening up. On the inhale, pushing the sternum, middle of the rib cage, up, back, behind you. And then unclasping your hands, letting one shoulder unroll, then the other. Come down with control from shoulders to tailbone. One vertebrae at a time. Nice. Take a few breaths there in neutral spine. So then again, we're going to come up into bridge. You can take whichever variation here you choose. Pushing through heels, outside edges of the feet. We're going to inhale, rise up. So you can go right into that standard bridge that we do in yoga normally. Perhaps bring your toes up off the ground so the heels are on. Then begin to walk those feet out. Keeping the bum up off the ground. And then walk those feet back in, keeping that core engaged. Using the breath, staying focused, staying in the moment. Again. You know, how far out can you go? Keeping the bum up. And then coming in. And once you're there, again, going for that standard glute bridge raise here. Opening, or bridge, from standard bridge. Standard bridge pose. Using the inhales, opening up the hip flexors. Great, then unclasping the hands, let one shoulder unroll, then the other, come down. Again, articulating the vertebrae one at a time, using the front of the body. to release the back of the body. Nice and easy. Good. Take a few breaths there in neutral spine. Great, and then if you want to take Urdhva Dhanasana, wheel pose, you can for wheel. Hands are going to go next to the ears with the fingertips facing towards the shoulders. We'll let the elbows come out wide, bring them up behind us, and then roll those shoulder blades down our back, okay? Keeping them there. We're going to imagine a block in between our elbows. We're going to push through our heels, outside just the feet. We're going to inhale, come up to our head, and then inhale all the way up. Opening up. Take several breaths. Use those inhales to find space. And then bending the elbows, letting the head slide towards the fingertips. Always watching out for the hair. It's always the issue. Into standard bridge now. And again. Coming down with control. Nice and easy. So good. And then if you want, bring those feet out wide on the mat. On the exhale, let the knees rock to one side. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Great, then on the exhale, bring both knees into the chest, cross the ankles, hands behind the knees, rock up to a seated position or into Navasana here. So you can come right into Navasana, flex those feet, shoulders roll back down and away, straighten out those legs, core engaged, breathing. Any pain in the low back, you can bring the hands down or bring the feet down. And then you stay here, come into half boat, and then exhale, come on back up. Good, coming up, bend those knees, bring them in, see if you can. If you need to take a break, take a break. Hands come to the ears, we're gonna exhale, elbow over to opposite knee, straighten it out, and then inhale, come back, exhale. Great, then release those feet down. Great, bring the feet together here into Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, shoulders rolled back down and away. Bring the thumbs onto the insteps of the feet and open them up as if they were a book. Inhaling, lengthening up through the spine, extend through the crown. On the exhale, hinge at the hips forward. So you can always use two blocks here on either side if you choose. Otherwise, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Always going to a place of discomfort and breathing until it becomes comfortable, and then on the next exhale, folding a little bit deeper. And then if you want, bringing those hands out in front, inhaling, reaching through the fingertips, exhaling, folding. Great, inhaling, coming back up. Right leg goes out, left leg comes in, remove the flesh from the sit bone, push through that left heel. Inhale your arms up, exhale, hinge forward, Janu Sirsasana. So you can always use a strap here if you want. If you want to go deeper, you can always use a block. Okay, remember squeezing the front of the thigh, not locking out the knee. Inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, folding. Forward folds are all about letting go and releasing, never pushing. And then reaching through those hands, inhaling those arms up, bringing them next to you. Left leg goes out. Right leg comes in. Remove the flesh. Square yourself. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. And then reaching through your hands, inhaling your arms up, bringing them next to you. Let the feet come out wide on the mat, scoot the bum forward, coming down onto your back. Left leg goes out straight. On the exhale, bring the right knee into your chest and hug it in nice and tight. Make sure the feet are nice and relaxed. Right arm comes out to your right side in T formation, turning gaze, inhale. Exhale, release right leg to left, keeping right shoulder down, single leg, supine twist. Nice, twist. Great, then inhaling, coming back up to center, releasing that right leg out. On the exhale, left knee into chest, hug it in. Left arm, left side, T formation, turning gaze, inhale. Exhale, release left leg to right, keeping left shoulder down. Great, inhaling, coming back up to center. Bringing both knees into the chest wide with the feet flexed. Bring the arms onto the insides of the legs. You can either go for yogi toe lock here, go onto the outsides of the feet. The head comes back down. We let those feet go out towards the ceiling. You can just stay there, perhaps rocking from one side here to the other. In happy baby, just massaging out that low back. You can even straighten out one leg, then the other. Great, then releasing that hold, letting those knees come out wide on the mat with the feet wide out on the mat with the knees bent. Arms are at your side with the palms facing up. Right leg begins to become heavy, opens up towards the floor. When your left hip shifts, right leg slides out straight, foot flopping. Left knee heavy, opens up towards the floor. When the right hip shifts, left leg slides out straight, foot flopping. Closing your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. 4, Shavasana, final relaxation, corpse pose. Deep inhales, deep exhales. No thoughts, just breath. To live in the present moment is a miracle. The miracle is not to walk on water. The miracle is to walk on the green earth in the present moment, to appreciate the peace and beauty that are available now. Everybody taking a really big inhale here, expanding out the belly. Open up your mouth, side out, let it go. And then wiggling your toes and wiggling your fingers. rolling your ankles, rolling your wrists, bringing your knees into your chest and hugging them in, hugging yourself. And then when you're ready, rolling over onto your right side into fetal position. Taking a moment there. Taking a moment for yourself, with yourself, by yourself. Love yourself. And then when you're ready, placing your left hand on the floor in front of your face. And using that to help you push up and come into Sukhasana. Easy pose, cross-legged pose. Thank you all for joining me this evening or whenever you're going to see it. I had a wonderful time. So just being in the moment sometimes is just the best thing that we can do. Just embracing what it is, taking one step at a time, and just really appreciating this inhale, this exhale, with no plans, and just to see where one moment leads to the next, to the next, to the next. If you have any questions, you can always visit me here or on the website, which I'll put in the comments. Have a wonderful, glorious evening. Namaste.